Wait a minute.
Are you a sneakerhead? A baller? Want to know about the hottest brands you can lace up and run with? Well, get ready because we got all the details right here. It's Kickz and Bricks, where we got game on the streets and on the court.
What up? Welcome to Kickz. My boy from Brooklyn, Jovanie, has pulled up on the set. How you doing, my boy?
What's going on, man? I'm chilling.
Man, you're from the city, so like he talk about how important like hoop culture is, to Brooklyn and to New York City as a whole.
I mean, bro, the hoop culture is just crazy, bro. Like, you feel me? We all like as kids, we go to we go to the park and we go ball against each other. You feel me? That's what we see like the most is like when we meet each other, we go to the park, we go to, you feel me? Like balling is just different, bro. You feel me? I feel like balling like out here, especially like, you feel me, how we are out here, and build like a whole different kind of like character for you. You feel me? Because you feel me, we rough out here. Everybody try to go crazy. You feel me? And niggas ain't taking nothing less than going hard. So yeah.
Did some of the character that you built up, playing on the black tops of New York kind of like helped you with the music?
Hell yeah. I realized, like, you feel me? Because as a jit, when you playing with older, you feel me, older siblings or like older like adults and shit, you don't want to miss that 3-pointer. You feel me? You're not trying to miss that video. You feel me? So you get nervous and shit. But like after a while, you feel me? You start to gradually grow that confidence. You feel me? And it's like, nah, I'm out here. You balling with the big dogs. You got to show up. And that kind of goes into life. You feel me? You're around just people that inspire you, or you're around people that you can doing what you want to do, or successful at a certain level. You feel me? You realize you're dealing with the big dogs. You gotta stand there like where you at. You feel me? Like you belong there. I feel like that's what the basketball culture is taught. Like, you feel me? You gotta move like you belong.
Mm-hmm. All right. Speaking of belonging, I think over the last couple of years, you proved that you kind of belong within the music business. You got a new track running.
Yes, sir.
2K. Like he talk about what it's like being featured on a game that you like kind of grew up on.
Bro, I mean, just like for the first time when I loaded it up, I was just like, yo, like no way, like going to the park or, you feel me, anything else. 2K is like something that's big, and especially like, my community, especially where I'm from, me and my siblings and just people like the young generation, we love 2K. You feel me? We grew up on that. That's outside of the park. The days you couldn't go to the park, you playing the park in 2K. You feel me? But seeing like the song in there was just like, nah, bro. It just didn't even feel like real, to be honest. Like it took me a while to process it, because I'm like, I grew up off this game. Like my brothers grew up off this game. Like my uncles was playing this game. You feel me? Like now I'm in it. I'm a part of that history in 2K. You know what I mean?
Damn, bro, you making me feel mad old, man. I grew up on NBA Live.
No, I know the NBA Live. I know that. Nah, I know that NBA Live. NBA Live was crazy. 2K, I gotta give it up to 2K. You make my song in there.
Yeah, NBA Live got trashed like after 2006. That's when I kind of switched over permanently.
Nah, yeah, I feel like, you feel me, they had like a good little run, but you feel me, the better game took over. That's some real.
I remember when I was coming up, man, playing NBA Live and like in some of my earlier years in 2K, like when I would play with friends and like some of my older cousins, like some games used to get like kind of heated. I'm talking about like fights almost breaking out. Like,
nah, bro, I'm telling you, as a jit, bro, I used to play 2K with my brother. Like, when I was like a youngin', I used to play 2K with my brother, and I would lose, and I would throw the remote. Like, I'll throw the remote and break the remote. Like, I used to be raging, bro, because I'm like, no way, you feel me? Like, I'm a sore loser, bro. So playing like that's also what that told me. Is like, I'm a sore loser, so you feel me? I don't like losing, so I gotta work hard. You feel me, to make sure, bro. 2K is just like 2K basketball, like that in that world, especially that we live in. You feel me? Those are like detrimental, bro. You feel me, to how we all kind of relate. Like everybody knows somebody that played 2K. You know what I'm saying?
Word, man. Also about the song, like you got like praises from like Clue, Khaled, Fat Joe. Like, how's it feel to kind of kind of get stamped by those legends in the hip hop world?
I mean, bro, it's kind of it's crazy. Like, you feel me, to see the support behind the record and to see the support from the greatness that it is, bro. You feel me? Like, to be surrounded by that greatness and to see that they support it and to see real love is just, it's inspiring, bro. Being from where I'm from, bro. You feel me? I'm only 21. I'm able to go on Instagram, you feel me, and go on sites and see these 105 Mark Wahlberg posted it. You feel me? Like, I'm able to go on these like and see this and it pop up and I'm like God, this don't even feel real sometimes, bro. You feel me? Like, even just going through the DM, you see a name, like, I see Mark Wahlberg, I'm like, yo, bro, this my top 5 right here. You feel me? DJ Khaled, like, that's a legend in the industry. Like, it just be crazy to me, and it's hard to explain, really, bro, because it's like the best way to just say it is, thank God, bro. Like, I'm just blessed enough to be able to be around that, type of energy, around these type of people that somehow, you feel me, see what was going on and just support. You feel me? Like, it's just wild.
And I hope one day that you can parlay this success you have, like, to get a feature from Khaled and like other, hip hop.
Hell yeah, that's the plan. You feel me? That's the plan. No, we just getting started, bro. You feel me? I haven't dropped in like 9 months, bro. You feel me? I haven't dropped in 9 months. Like a single, I haven't dropped in 9 months. Like, and it's just going through the process of just getting out of my situations and stuff. Finally becoming a real, independent artist with me and my team and shit. So just that process alone, us being back now and seeing the love that we're getting, is just crazy. It just goes to show you that, you feel me, this is all a part of the plan. You feel me? It's all a part of the process.
You got the other joint that you did for Jordan Brand, the Luca song. What was that experience like for you?
Bro, it was pretty crazy, bro, because it was like, I walked into the studio and I'm just like, all right, like, I know, like, let's just try some shit. We just over here having fun. The beat on, I'm step back, look at that. And you feel me, you just vibing it. And it was like, it kind of just came out. I sent it out to, you feel me, the team. And I'm a Jordan like ambassador, so it wouldn't be that hard to, like, we all kind of like, you feel me, just make a certain call or something, somebody in between the lines, make it make sense. And it just did, like, you feel me? And it wasn't real to me until, like, I seen Luca in the Jordan Brand posted. I'm like, what? Like, step back looking like Luca, you feel me? I'm rocking with it, I'm jagging it. So, yeah.
Which situation feels more surreal to you? Being a Jordan Brand ambassador or being heavily featured in NBA 2K and having to support, the greater hip hop community?
That's a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and say, you feel me, because I'm an artist, it's definitely, just being supported in the music side, you feel me, and by all these influencers and people that that inspire people around the world, that inspired me, you feel me? So just being able to see that, I think, especially now at this point in my career where we're just getting back started, I feel like that's number one for me. But can't play about the Jordan, you know what I mean? You can't play about the Jordan ambassador shit. Like, I feel like that's just too crazy. Like, that's even another one that's surreal. That's the one that's really, like, too crazy to me, because, like, I met Jordan in 2018, you feel me? A couple years later now, I'm 21, you feel me? I'm signed to Jordan. Like, I feel like that's just crazy. Like, that's not just happening, you feel me? But it just goes to show you, like, you feel me, how the world is, like, how beautiful the world is if you just, trust in God's plan. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. What was your experience like meeting MJ?
Bro, it was probably the most hectic day ever, bro. Like, I first landed in Paris. So that's what happened. Let's start there. Like, for me, I got a call. I'm like, they like, yo, you feel me? The Jordan Brand want to fly you out to Paris, like, come perform. I'm over here like, yeah, all right, like, I'm not gonna take it. I'm just gonna let that one pass. Like, that don't even sound real. You feel me? A couple of days later, I'm on a flight to Paris. I land in Paris, get to the hotel, boom, pull up to like this big like mansion in Paris, and I do sound check. I leave, I get a pack from Jordan, boom, they tell me what to wear, you feel me, some fly shit. And then I come back and we go upstairs. I look like, while we was going upstairs, it was just like, like Paris stairs are skinny, yo. So we going up the stairs. I look to my left. As soon as I get to the top of the stairs, we following security. I look to my left. I see Russell Westbrook. I'm like, yo, mind you, bro, this is 2018. So I'm probably like 17 right now, 17, 18. Like, so I look to my left. I see Russell Westbrook. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy right here. That bust my head already. And then, was it 2018? It was like, I'm actually capping. It was 2019, 2020, around that time. I look to my left. I see Russell Westbrook. Keep walking. I see Carmelo Anthony. I'm like, yo, what's going on right now? We walk into a room. Zion Williamson. There's everybody, bro. Like, this is just crazy. Then I see like people like lined up around like a chair. You feel me? I walk around this shit. I see somebody just dap. You see a big hand just pop out. I look to my left, go around like a person. MJ, look at me, bro, and he stand up, and I'm like, like, bro, this is Micheal Jordan, bro. Like, it's like that was just a crazy and it's like as a young dude, like, you feel me, like I said, like, you gotta move, like, you've been in those places before. So even though my head is like, yo, what is going on? I still gotta be like, nah, this is MJ. Like, it was good. He walk over, he dap me up. He get up, dap me up. He like, yo, I play the music in my car. Like, you feel me? I heard a lot of great things about you. I'm a fan. I'm like, ain't no way this is MJ telling me this right now. You feel me? Security come in, they like, yo, we gotta go downstairs, get ready to perform. I go downstairs and get ready to perform. The performance was crazy. You feel me? I seen MJ again. He came over, he dapped me up. He like, yo, anything you want, kid. That's literally what he said. He said, yo, anything you want. Yo, make sure he handle it, you feel me? Nigga said, dap me up, love, you feel me? Dipped. And from there, it was history, bro. Like, that was like the craziest. I got to the airport and I started crying, bro. Like, feel me, as a youngin', I'm like, nah, bro. Like, this is a story that just sound like unbelievable. Like, even when I think about it.
Yo, when you met MJ, what did you call him? Because I remember the first night when the night before I was supposed to interview him. Like, I had my notes and everything ready. I just ain't know what to call him, and that just made me nervous.
Nah, what did I call him though? That's a great question.
I think I
bro,
called him at one point.
You called him what?
All three at one point.
Like, yo, Joe, go, yo, like, MJ. I mean, I don't even know. I think at that time I was like, yo, what's good? Yo, bro. I be saying bro a lot, bro. Because usually, like, I feel like that's the easiest route. Yo, you don't want to be like, yo, Michael, and it's like, I ain't that comfortable with you, good. Or like MJ. So I was like, yo, what's good, bro? Like, but I think I was just like, yo, I think it wasn't like any name thing. It was more like, yo, like, I heard a lot about you, shook my hand, like, for me, we had a regular conversation because he knew who I was, like, prior to me meeting him. So it was just a little different. And then, you feel me? I know who he is. So that I don't even know. That's Paris, yo. I haven't been to Paris since, like, and I don't even want to go back until, you feel me, until like that time, a time like that come back around. Honestly.
Was that around when they had the Q54 tournament, like underneath the ice?
Yeah. What year was that?
I think that was maybe like 19, 18.
19, 18. Yeah, that was 18, 19. I thought I was tripping. Nah, it was 18, 19.
Cause
that year was crazy.
Yeah, because I remember I was covering, and then, you know, I brought some sneakers out there. So yeah.
Oh, the Quais?
And then I brought the what do you call them shits? Yeah, ones. I just can't remember the name of it. It was from this store in Paris that closed down.
PSG? Oh no, PSG. They always got those in mind. Yeah.
It's not PSG. I just
nah, but I feel like I know what you're talking about though, yo.
They're blue and white. You know what? Now the shit gonna bother me.
Yeah, that should go fuck with you all day. Is it not the frags though?
Nah,
I'm gonna get it.
I just can't remember the name of it. That shit just made my life.
It's not popping up.
Nah, we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
All right, man. I don't know if you're probably too young to remember this, but like back in the day when you played with MJ in NBA Live, or those like Chicago Bulls MJ or Washington Wizards, he would get buckets, but like after like 3 minutes, like he would just get tired like real fast.
For real?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't remember. I remember the NBA Live. Not if he was getting Not the NBA players, not the NBA games. If I played, MJ don't get tired. He had 99. It'll be wild if he get tired.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think, like live 98, 99, he was
No.
he was like 98, 99, and then he would just get tired. Like if you played on like 8-minute quarters, within 5 minutes, like after 5 minutes gone by, dude's tired. And you got something.
Y'all was playing on 8 minutes though? That's crazy. We only playing on like 5.
Oh hell no.
8 minutes is a long game.
Nah, we used to play on 12. 8 minutes, that was just
like, 12 is crazy. What is that, like an hour game? That's like an hour, 2-hour game.
Nah, it used
like
to be longer than
timeouts,
that.
pauses.
Timeouts, substitution. Cause
game speed too, right?
Yeah, because we made like real substitutions and stuff. We used to treat that shit like a real game.
Oh, okay, no, I feel. Because now you can just cheat that extra.
And that's when the fights used to break out.
Now already 12 minutes and you getting fried is crazy. 12 minutes and you getting fried, you're gonna get tight. Like something's bound to happen. That's why I'm like, you feel me, the 5 minutes, you feel me, you don't feel like you wasted that much time, you can keep it going. You play 12 minutes and they're killing you, and he's like, yeah, bro, you brought me my money game.
Yo, when you play 2K, like do you play for money or do you just like play for fun? Because I remember like back in the day, we used to play for sneakers and money.
I mean, bro, I'm gonna go big or go home. You know what I mean? I'm ready to play for bread, but I'm just too, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm nice, bro. So niggas don't be want to play for bread. You feel me? I'll be like, yo, what's good? Like, you can play right now for bread. Well, you don't want to play me for bread. I'll play for some J's, though. You feel me? I'll play for the J's off my feet. Where you at? Where you based at?
Brooklyn. You know,
right, we could run a game. I'll play for the J's on my feet.
You know, funny story. I remember I was playing 2K. I think it was like 12, 11, one of them two. I was playing for some dunks and I lost my dunks.
You lost your dunks?
Yeah, off my feet. And I'm a man of my life, so I just, you know what, you won. We got it.
Nah, I would be sick. I ain't even gonna cap. Off the feet though? Would you went home in your socks?
Slides.
The walk of shame right there for real.
Yeah, I should. You know, when you play 2K, you know, I know you mentioned you're a Lakers fan. Like, do you play with your real life team? Because me, I like the Knicks, but if I play with like if I play you in 2K, I can't play with them.
Yeah, you can't. Nah, you gotta choose. You feel me? Yeah, you can't. You could probably play with the Knicks now, though. You feel me? They're wilding right now. You feel me? Come on, bro. The Knicks is wild. We can't sleep on. We Brunson over there, RJ. Set up. But nah, I be playing with Steph. I like playing with Steph. I like some like a nice point guard. But if it's I don't play with the Lakers though. Like I feel like that's just too like. You feel me? If you playing 2K, I'm trying to make it a competitive battle. Like I'm not trying to play with LeBron James. That's the goal. You feel me? That's one of the goals. So if I'll probably play with like Steph or somewhere, Kyrie.
Yeah, I run with the Nuggets if I play like a real game. Yeah, or if I play online.
Yeah, I'll probably. If I'm playing online though, I mean, bro, there's just every team is nice now, bro. It's just really I'll be looking at who my opponent is, like what they use. Like if you're using the Nuggets, I'll probably use the Nets on you. I ain't even on cap. I'm putting KD up. I'm putting KD up, Kyrie up for Jamal Murray. You know? That's lockdown city.
All right, man. Once I get that PS5 set up, man. I mean, I'm telling you, that control,
bro. I'll slide it the same day. You know me with 2K. I got my 2K. I got a 2K card. You feel me? I'll come with the 2K card. You got a free 2K as soon as you get the P5.
I've been out the game for a minute, but it's not going to take you long to, you know.
No, it's not going to take you long to get right. You feel me? But to play me though, it's going to take and to win, it'll take you a while.
No, I don't think so. Like over the weekend, I was playing 2K at the 2K event. You know, I was just playing for fun. You know, I was just playing around, and I was still smacking dudes.
Oh yeah, I told you I'm a sore loser. You know what that means? Though that means that I barely lose.
Hey man, I mean
that means that I rarely lose.
I've been in hot situations playing 2K before, so right.
No, I feel that. You said you said the Doug, so you beat me on that. I don't think I'd play for some shoes yet. I wouldn't mind.
Yo, I got this other crazy story one time. I think it was playing like this was like during like NBA Live days. Like this was like 2004, 2005. I was playing, one of the neighborhood trappers, and the game is close. And it goes into overtime. Overtime happens. I go in a 6-0 run. Dude reaches in the back, takes out his gun, and just puts it on the table.
Oh, nah.
I was like, all right. Just,
yo, bro, I'm going home. Just tell him I'm going home. Bro.
Some air balls and like make plays that don't make no sense right now.
He said.
Exactly.
Keep winning. Like, yeah, you got it, bro. Like,
the game gets serious when dudes pull up to the TV like this.
Yeah, when you like this in front of the TV, like, nah, bro, I'm not about to lose, bro. Because you feel me? They start looking to the left, they like, what? Man, 2K too crazy, bro. Especially if you talking your shit, you feel me? That's what I enjoy. I enjoy talking about shit.
What's the worst type of 2K player for me? I hate the dude that's always making excuses, like complaining about like the game sliders or the camera angle.
Something about the game is just completely different. I don't know. I feel like to me is the worst 2K player is the player that play with the bots. Like they don't play no real defense. You ever play the nigga that don't play defense, bro? Like, why are you on the game if you can't guard who you supposed to be guarding as a human, as a one-on-one player? Those are the worst. I ain't gonna lie. The bots, they be playing with the computers on the side, and they'll be using the main character to guard you, whoever you're supposed to be guarding.
I remember before like the online thing became like regular, like for the PS2, there was like a little thing you had to like put in the back, and then you had to plug in like the phone jack, and then you have to plug in the phone jack to the wall.
Oh no.
And then like when you play dudes, like towards the end of the game, they used to hit pause and then quit, and then like that shit used to get me tight.
Oh, so they don't get like their record don't get messed up or something, right?
Yeah, that shit used to get me tight.
Nah, they still doing that to this day. You feel me? It's way easier now too because you got the router. You feel me? You got the router set up, and you just unplug the router. Somehow they be doing that. I don't know. It ain't that serious no more though. You feel me?
Yeah. I remember when the online thing first started popping, like 2004, 2005. I was number one in the world for like a week.
Number one in the world?
Yeah, only for
see now I definitely gotta play you because if I beat you, then I mean I was number one in the world at that time. You feel me? Like I'm gonna just take that. I'm gonna take that story and be like, yeah, I beat somebody that was number one in the world at 2K.
I beat some of your friends before, no name, no blame, but there's a dude in Compton right now, just dropped an album this summer. If you can figure it out, and then you know what I'm talking about. I beat him in 2K and Madden.
Oh yeah. No, I'll dead cooking 2K and Madden. I ain't even cap. We really gotta run it one time. I ain't even cap.
Sure. All right, so one of my favorite things about 2K now is like the sneakers, because like back in the day it was like all generic sneakers, and like now, like the only thing I really use like the VC points is really for the sneakers.
No facts. After you upgrade your player attributes and shit, sneakers. The sneaker update is crazy though. You feel me? Because it's like I don't know. It's like them bringing like everything and get like how everyone is like how all the brands and stuff is just coming together for a cause. I just go to show you how influential 2K is. You feel me? For the bigger brands like Adidas, Jordan, and for all these like the Jumpmans and everybody else to put their trusting system into the video game. That's like they got to be to show something how big that game is or whatever, how much people it's really getting out to. Because the young world is still playing 2K. And I feel like that's like a form of how they get out to our generation is through the video games.
Facts, man. So, like, what's in your sneaker rotation right now in real life?
All right, rotation. I'm gonna tell you. I got my Black Cat 4s. You feel me? That's like a Tuesday, Wednesday kind of vibe. You feel me? What's today? Thursday. We going. This is in my rotation right here. You feel me? Off-white fives. You feel me? Nice little off-white five flex. My trophy rooms, my trophy room ones.
Oh, that's a
And then
big.
probably like that's a big dog. I ain't gonna count. You feel me? I pop out on a Friday. You feel me? Like a little flex in the studio or something, a little vibe. Now let's see what else. I got one more. It's either my off-white ones. We show a lot of Virgil. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
This Virgil game, or my cements, bro. I be taking it back, bro. You feel me? You can never go wrong with a pair of cement fours. Not cement fours, bread fours. My fault, I'm bugging. You can never go wrong with a pair of bread fours. That's definitely my everyday singles, bro. Like I rock the bread fours, the black cats. For me, if I'm going out, trophy rooms or like the Travs.
You know,
some Virgils.
since you're an ambassador with Jordan Brand, man, I've been looking for the East Gulf Jordan 4s for a minute, man.
East Gulf?
I can't find
them. I have, you know what's crazy? There's some on my list. There's some J's on my list that I still don't got. You feel me? We still figuring it out. But I'm pretty sure they probably won't even. Yeah. Because I know how it works. Is like, you feel me? I'll get like they ship out depending on dates and stuff. So maybe if they re-release it, which they probably not for a minute. You probably won't see those bad boys for a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, those joints was like a friends and family joint, so it was like only a selective amount of people actually had them.
Oh no! What color was they?
They're like gold and white. Hold on, you see.
And you said they 4s or 6s?
4s.
Gold, white 4s.
Oh, let me see.
Friends and family to the Jordan. That thing must have been crazy.
I seen them on StockX now. They're like 3,500, $2,000. I'm trying to share my screen so you can see. All right, hold on. I'm gonna share my screen. These are the joints.
Oh yeah. Nah, them look crazy. That's like the cements, but they got like the gold on it. That's actually fire, low key.
Or, and then
you know what's crazy? They just came out with this collection. Though. They just came out with this collection this year, like with a like an updated rec.
Yeah, and the other joints from Paris I was telling you about, they're Air Colettes. Those are the shits I couldn't think of.
Air Collects.
Yeah,
you still got those?
I still got them. I never wore them.
You never wore them?
Nah, I can't wear them.
Yeah, I don't know. You can't wear those. Those that's the you feel me? Keep to the side. You feel me?
Yeah, that's like wearing the Air Dior's and that's
that's tweak. Unless you go somewhere crazy. If you go to like the Grammys or some shit, like throwing Air Dior's, I'm jacking
it. You're not gonna catch me slipping out there. You know, in your opinion, what was the best drop of 2022?
Did the cream 4s come out? The off whites?
Cream 4s. I
this
think
year?
That might have been like late last year, maybe early this year.
I think it might have been. It might have been last year, low key. Nah, it was this year, low key. The best drop this year, though, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's the for me, shout out to the gang, man. It's the Khaled's. I would say shout out to Khaled, man. It's the Khaled 5s. You feel me? It's either the Khaled 5s or the low Travs to me. You feel me? That's what I'm jacking. That's gang right there. So we throwing it out there.
Yo, so many Jordans got
drop in 2022. You seen the fabrics on those? You seen the Khaled went crazy with that. Trav went crazy with that. Those are the best 2 drops this year.
It's a work of art to me.
Nah, facts, bro. Especially when you feel me, when like my generation could look at it and be like, nah, that's hard. You feel me? And then you like somebody like that's older than me could look at it and be like, that's hard. I feel like you win with J's if you're able to get that variety that age gap. What? That's a dub. I ain't even cap.
You know, like so many Jordans got the off-white treatment over the last few years, man. I'm just waiting for them sevens just to get the off-white treatment.
You a 7 fan?
I like ones. Well, I don't like wearing ones because they're just too uncomfortable, but I like ones. I like the 2 silhouette highs.
Okay.
Threes, they're okay. I'm not really feeling them. Fours are okay. Fives, I like
What's
six,
okay?
sevens.
7s, okay.
Let me see, 8, 9. I like to hoop in 10s.
Really? That's actually not a bad shoe to hoop in now. I don't think.
12 and 13. After that, I
And a
just
13? You
stop.
done after that? No 14s? I could
Uh,
throw on a pair of 14s to the gym. You feel me? A pair of 14s to the gym.
I think I was buying like new Jordans up until like 2004. Whenever the 18s came out, I think those were my last actual new release. Yeah, bro.
Nah, the numbers be going crazy. Usually 14. Oh, that does really be crazy. I know I see some. What's the other ones though? Like the old school ones. I think Billie Eilish dropped them. She had the. Those might have been like the 15s. I think those was hard though.
The
But yeah,
one
my
that
favorite.
suitcase.
The cream. It's like a gray color. I think, and it look like a.
Oh yeah. 15. Those were the first Jordans I brought with my own money. Then my foot grew. Then I couldn't wear them anymore.
Nah, those was hard back in the day. I feel like I see my uncle in those. I see like the older male like figures around me in those. I'm like, Jordans go crazy.
2000.
But
I,
2000 era, yeah.
I remember the year. I
What?
brought it from downtown Brooklyn when they still had sneaker stores. They don't have them no more, but
Yeah, they don't have like. It's different, bro. It's different now, bro. You see everything. You can get everything you need right here. I mean,
yeah, you miss coming up in my era, man. You go to J Street, get anything. No lines,
nah,
no nothing.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like I feel like the generation, like the time that I grew up in, I kind of got like both though. You feel me? Because I got older siblings, so I was still around that like whatever what they was doing. But then like my generation, what we was doing, I kind of got like I feel like I got the taste of like both. Like I was playing whatever that game was where they had the gun. You feel me? They had like the little gray gun that you connect to the Wii switch or whatever that was. Like I was still locked in at a young age. You feel me? I was still like doing like the open, like whatever the generation was doing.
Mhm. All right, man. So before we go, man, we gotta talk hoop, man. What's going on with your Lakers, man? AD's putting up some decent numbers as of late, but I don't want to wish no injuries on him, but I don't know how long that's gonna keep up.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I would really be like, you playing? But they really playing right now, bro. Like, I don't even got an answer for that. AD wilding right now. Don't get it twisted. Like you
Yeah,
said, bro, we don't know how long that run is. I want to see AD play the whole season. But that, you feel me? How real is that? You feel me?
no, that's not going to happen.
LeBron, yeah, that's not happening. Russell, man, I love Russell, bro. You feel me? We got to see the process through.
He's
we
doing pretty good coming off the bench.
Nah, yeah, nah, yeah. You feel me? But as a Russell, like you feel me? For Russell, you want more than that for Russell. Just like how we wanted more from Melo. You feel me? Like we want to see more. But for Russell, though, he doing good coming off the bench. I guess LeBron is still being LeBron. Whatever he gonna do, what he do. We gonna get it together though. I'm telling you, Lakers in 4. I'm jacking it.
Boy, I wanted the Lakers to win the title last year just so Melo can get a ring and just go on his way.
Bro, everybody that was on that team, I was like, you feel me? We get that ring, we valid. Because, you feel me? Everybody gets to go off and be like, they had their legacy, they got their ring that they wanted. You feel me? We chilling. But nah, you feel me? Whatever happened, I feel like, didn't everybody get injured or something?
Nah,
Everybody got injured.
That and, the rest
And the
thing.
team,
It was just
that team was all over the place. Like, cap, that team was crazy.
this year
It was
too.
good for the media.
This year too. Like I don't know what's gonna happen with them.
I mean, bro, but you know how you gotta look at it though, is like every team now is nice. Like every team got that somebody for me that really could pull up and drop a 40, 50 on, and they got great role players. Like there's not a lot of like ass teams now because like great players are spread out thin. Like they're spread out nice. And I feel like every team kind of like a super team if they just turn up and they wild. Who do you think will take the chip though?
This year, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, like Boston's playing good, but the New Yorker in me just can't actually admit it.
I feel that. No, I feel that.
But you can't sleep on Brooklyn, but they too unpredictable.
They too unpredictable right now, bro.
Milwaukee's pretty coasting, so we'll see about them.
I'm not jacking Milwaukee winning again, bro. I ain't even on cap. I'm not jacking it.
Let me see. I don't trust Doc Rivers as a coach. So
that's the Clippers.
Out of Sixers.
He moved.
Yeah, Clippers.
I'm not a Sixers fan.
I mean, like I like the pettiness from Embiid, but you know.
Yeah, Embiid's character. He is that like that foundation. I like Embiid character. I ain't gonna lie, but that team, I got the Lakers winning. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, I gotta ask you something. Your life's on the line. Somebody gotta make a three. And you only can choose between two players, Ben Simmons or Russell Westbrook. Who you taking?
I'm taking Russell Westbrook. What? Yo, I seen like a statistic where they said that Ben Simmons shot like less threes than like a center or something like that. And I was like, yo, how? Like that's just crazy. I'm taking Russell Westbrook because at least he gonna take the jumper. You feel me? And he ain't gonna. I'm taking Russ. I ain't gonna lie. I got faith in Russ. My life on the line.
You know, I think if Ben Simmons got his head in the game, I think he can be like another LeBron.
He can. He literally has the potential to do that. But you feel me? I feel like a lot of times people just like let social media and whatever's going on in the outside world get into, you feel me, what should be unbreakable, bro, which is your confidence, you feel me? But that's for him. That's his journey. He gotta get it together. He gotta start shooting, bro. You think if he starts shooting from the three and he missing, niggas gonna be like, nah, bro, we not jacking it, bro. We're like, oh, we feel you. Keep on shooting, bro. Keep on shooting. People support. We love, like, I feel like as people, we love the underdog story. So to see if Ben start popping out, green, you're like, oh, at least he tried. That's what people want to see. You like in the basketball industry, they're gonna call you a bot or like a bum if you're not trying. Like if it looked like you're not even doing that. That's why they try to violate him and play because it looked like he's not even trying.
They try and violate Russ too. Like I see him arguing with fans all the time. Man. Like one of these days, somebody gonna say the wrong thing, and then they're gonna get what they asked for.
Nah, facts. Russ' situation is a little different, man. You feel me? He's one of those like you really want to see. You feel me? You really want to just see him wild out, but then when he don't, it's like, come on, Russ. And you feel me? Sometimes people rage. Like I be raging on Russ. I can't even lie. Like I really be raging on Russ. I be like, man, what Russ? What the yo? You really just you feel me? We getting tight. I feel like we talk shit about everybody now. If you ain't doing what you getting paid for, bro, like I'm all it, bro. Niggas ain't going easy on the $40 million contract. Come on, bro. I need 30 every night.
I wish it was me. That's all I can say.
Bro, you give me 30, bro. I mean, you even have that 20. Give me 20, bro. I'm gonna go up there. I'm dropping 17 points. I know, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not hearing nothing. If you pay me 20 to shoot the ball, I'm greening every jump. Bro, I will sleep inside the gym. I'll wake up, simulation, bro. You feel me? Work on that risk.
Like who turn up the game sliders?
I mean, bro, if I be looking at it like this, right? Like if you look at like the greatest of the greatest at what they do, all they doing, bro, is just making sure no matter what, they not. You feel me? It's the consistency of how hard they working and the focus. You feel me? And not falling off. So like somebody like LeBron, who's one of my favorite players, is like, you feel me? You find out he spent $1 million a year on his body, it's like, bro, you feel me? You really putting in that grind so that you could continue to be the best of the best, bro. So you feel me? That inspires me alone to be like, nah, bro, you feel me? What could I be doing to be like, nah, I'm taking it to that next extreme. You feel me? I'm taking it to that next extreme to prove, you feel me? To prove, show, and let it just show, and you feel me, in the way it pan out kind of situation, how what greatness is and how what consistency can do. That's everything, bro. That's Jordan. That's the Jordan brand. You feel me? That's the greatness. Kobe showed us that. You feel me? Jovaine showed us that. LeBron showed us that. And in any era, in any field, they show you who the greats are, and that's all they're gonna tell you is the same thing: consistency, believing in yourself.
All right, man. I want to thank you for joining me today. Do you have any upcoming projects you're working on for the new year in 2023? Because I'm expecting big things from you.
Sure. Yes, sir. We got a project called Long Way Home. I'm about to drop that in like February, March. But right now, bro, you can be running out now on all platforms. Running out now on all platforms. We getting ready to go on the road. Start getting back. I told you we just getting started again, so we gotta it's slowly gearing it up. But project on the way, Long Way Home is what it's called. I mean, just keep the air out for it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, man. Thanks again.